Hello, boys and girls, and good morning. We are week 7, day 2. So, we are continuing with our daily read out louds, and I'm going to continue with my Dan Gutman books. Remember, Dan Gutman is our author for the My Weird School. So, yesterday I read chapters 1, 2, and 3 of Miss Kraft is Daft. So, now we are going to read chapters 4 and 5. Okay, let's get started. Okay. So chapter 4, it says, it takes brains to be a sub. It takes brains to be a sub. You know what it means when your teacher gets sick? It means you get a substitute teacher. Yay! Having a sub is cool because you don't have to do work or learn anything. You can do whatever you want. It's too bad teachers can't be sick all the time. Then school would be fun. I pulled out a comic book and I put my feet up on my desk. This was going to be the greatest day of my life. But you'll never believe who ran into the door at that moment. It was a lady dressed up like a clown and riding a unicycle. She ran right into the door. Ouch! Said the clown lady as she got up off the floor. That hurts! Everybody laughed because it's always hilarious when people crash into things and then they fall down. Nobody knows why. If you ask me, there should be a TV station that shows nothing but people crashing into things and falling down all day long. That would be cool. Hi, boys and girls, the clown lady said. My name is Miss Kraft. Are you a clown or a teacher? Asked Andrea. Both, said Miss Kraft. I'm a clown and a teacher, and we're going to have fun and learn at the same time. That's impossible, I said. Don't be a grumpy Gus, said Miss Kraft. Watch this. What's 2 times 1? 2, we all shouted. Miss Kraft put her hand up to her face. Oh! Then she pulled out a red handkerchief and a blue handkerchief out of her nose. 4. So what's 2 times 2? 4. Miss Kraft pulled out 4 colorful handkerchiefs out of her nose. And what's 2 times 3? She asked. 6, we all shouted. So Miss Kraft pulled out 6 colorful handkerchiefs out of her nose. It was amazing. Wow, we all shouted. Mom is wow upside down. How did you fit all those handkerchiefs in your nose? Asked Ryan. Easy, said Miss Kraft. I took my brain out. She reached into her pocket, and you'll never believe in 100 million years what she had in there. A brain. Eek! Everyone screamed. Even the guys. Emily, the big crybaby, she was hiding underneath her desk. What's the matter? Miss Kraft asked. I'm afraid of clowns, Emily said, whimpering. Clowns are creepy. Well, she's right about that. Clowns are creepy. Nobody knows why. There's nothing to be afraid of, Miss Kraft said. Would anyone else like to take out their brain? Me, shouted all the boys. Miss Kraft went over to Michael and put her hand on the back of his head. Then she pulled it out away, and she had another brain in her hand. Ew! Emily freaked and went running out of the room. Sheesh! Get a grip. That girl will fall for anything. And look, here's a picture of her. You should take out AJ's brain, Miss Kraft, said Andrea. He never uses it. Oh, snap, said Ryan. Yeah, take out my brain, I said. Miss Kraft came over to me and put her hand on the back of my head, and when she pulled it away, she had a 3rd brain in her hand. Then she threw out all the brains up in the air, and she started to juggle them. Look, said Miss Kraft, I'm juggling brains. Clowns are weird. So that ends chapter 4. That's a weird chapter 4. So now we're going to chapter 5, clowning around. Miss Kraft was still juggling the 3 brains when Mr. Klutz came in. Ah, I see you've met our substitute teacher, he said. Miss Kraft just graduated from clown school. They have colleges for clowns? Asked Alexia. Oh, yes, said Miss Kraft. This year I took classes in magic tricks, unicycle rides, and advanced balloon animals. Cool, we all said. When I get bigger, I want to go to clown college, I said. I'm sure your parents will be happy to hear that, AJ, said Mr. Klutz. I just wanted to come in to assure you kids that Mr. Granite is fine and will be back tomorrow. Until then, I expect you all to be on your best behavior, just like you would be if Mr. Granite was here. I'm always on my best behavior, said Andrea. What is her problem? Good, said Mr. Klutz, because I know what happens when there's a substitute teacher in the class. I was a boy once, you know. Just once? I asked. I'm a boy all the time. No, I mean that I used to be your age, he told us, and we used to give the subs a hard time. But if there's going to be any bad behavior in here, there are going to be suspensions. Mr. Klutz left the room. Hey, do you guys want to see a cool magic trick? Asked Miss Kraft. Yeah, we all yelled. Watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat. You don't have a hat, said Ryan. Oh, yeah, you're right, said Miss Kraft. Then watch me pull a hat out of my rabbit. She waved her arm around, and suddenly there was a big poof of smoke. When the smoke cleared, she was holding a rabbit. It's adorable, yelled all the girls. Then Miss Kraft waved her arm around again. There was another puff of smoke, and when the smoke cleared, she was holding a big top hat. And the rabbit climbed out of it. Wow, we all said, which you know is Mom upside down. Miss Kraft did some card tricks and coin tricks for us. Then she sang a song while she played the banjo. After that, she did a funny clown dance and gave us candy, and she made us some balloon animals. There's Miss Kraft with her rabbit in her hat. And that right here. Miss Kraft is cool. This was even better than having a regular sub. We didn't have to do any schoolwork. Plus, they brought in a clown to entertain us. Having Miss Kraft as a sub is like going to a birthday party all day long. Is everyone having fun? She asked us. Yeah, we all yelled. I wish you were our teacher every day, I told her. Boys and girls, would you like to have a teacher like her? Would you like to have a sub like her? Okay, so that ends chapter 5. So we did chapters 4 and 5. Okay, so tomorrow I will start reading chapter 6 and chapter 7. All right, boys and girls, that concludes, which means that ends our read out loud for my weird school. So don't forget to watch the video for tomorrow so you can see what happens. What happens with this weird clown substitute. Okay, boys and girls, have an awesome Tuesday. And don't forget, continue watching these videos in order. Have an awesome, terrific Tuesday. Bye, boys and girls.